Princess Anne shocks Camilla, the remark that shook the royal family. The British royal family has long been known for its calm, collected public appearances. But sometimes a single remark can cause a ripple that shakes the entire monarchy. Recently, Princess Anne, known for her straightforwardness and deep sense of duty, made a comment that left many questioning her relationship with Camilla, the Queen Consort. Was it an innocent statement or a pointed critique? Let's break it down and explore the shocking remarks that have left the royal family in the spotlight. Stay till the end of this video, because Princess Anne's 8th comment will leave you speechless. Number 1. On Camilla's transition to Queen Consort. When Princess Anne remarked, "The monarchy's strength lies in tradition, not personal convenience," it instantly turned heads. This wasn't just a passing comment on tradition. It seemed to challenge the way Camilla's rise to Queen Consort had unfolded. Throughout her relationship with King Charles, Camilla has been a figure of controversy, from being a former mistress to her eventual marriage to the now King Charles. Princess Anne's remark appeared to subtly underscore the idea that the monarchy isn't simply about personal connections or convenience. It's about upholding the time-honored principles that have long defined it. There's speculation that Princess Anne might have been indirectly questioning Camilla's suitability for the role. After all, Camilla's title didn't come without its challenges, especially considering her past relationship with King Charles. The media often reminded the public of her previous relationship with the king during his marriage to Princess Diana, and the tabloid press was quick to jump on any hint of criticism, interpreting Princess Anne's words as a pointed remark on the rapid transition from royal mistress to Queen Consort. For Princess Anne, who's always adhered to tradition, this may have felt like a break from what the monarchy should stand for. Number 2. On public perception. Some roles require earning respect, not just inheriting it. This remark by Princess Anne struck at the very heart of Camilla's public persona. It didn't just reference the title Queen Consort. It seemed to question how Camilla had been accepted by the public. As much as King Charles and Camilla's relationship had been under scrutiny for years, Camilla's transformation from royal mistress to Queen Consort was a topic of public debate. Princess Anne's words seemed to suggest that respect in the royal family isn't something that's handed down by inheritance, but something that's earned over time through dedication and service. Princess Anne's pointed comment couldn't be more fitting given the history of Camilla's public image. While King Charles may have seen her as his partner, many in the public still struggle to embrace her. Her rise wasn't an easy one, and despite the royal family's insistence on Camilla's place within it, there was always an air of skepticism surrounding her. Gossip outlets had been quick to interpret Princess Anne's remark as a direct jab at Camilla's journey, one that's been far from smooth. For Princess Anne, whose own reputation has been built on years of tireless work for the monarchy, the idea of respect being a result of one's actions rather than lineage must hold significant weight. Number 3. On work ethic. Princess Anne is widely regarded as one of the hardest working members of the royal family, with a relentless commitment to her royal duties. Her comment, "Commitment to duty should never be overshadowed by personal agendas," seemed to hit at the heart of the monarchy's expectations. For Princess Anne, the monarchy's duty is everything. There are no shortcuts or personal gains to be had. Her own schedule is packed, with over 500 engagements a year, making her one of the busiest royals. In comparison, Camilla's often been criticized for having a quieter public profile, especially in her earlier years as consort. It's not hard to see how tabloid outlets might interpret this as a veiled criticism of Camilla's work ethic. While Camilla has certainly become more visible in recent years, her previous role in the royal family as a more behind-the-scenes figure raised eyebrows. For Princess Anne, who'd been known for her dedication, there may have been some frustration with how things appeared on the surface. The monarchy is about service and duty, not about advancing personal agendas or curating an image. Camilla, as Queen Consort, might have felt the weight of expectations to balance the public's view of her with her responsibilities. something Princess Anne may have felt was overshadowed by more superficial elements. Number 4. On family loyalty. Blood ties will always come first. In this powerful statement, Princess Anne seemed to remind everyone of what truly matters in the royal family: loyalty to one another, especially when it comes to family. Princess Anne's relationship with her late mother, Queen Elizabeth, was undoubtedly one of deep respect and devotion. It was well known that the Queen held Princess Anne in high regard, recognizing her for her unwavering support and commitment to the monarchy. But Princess Anne's words also seemed to hint at a deeper loyalty to her own family, especially in the context of the changing dynamics in the royal household. The transition from Queen Elizabeth's reign to King Charles has brought about some shifts in royal responsibilities. For Princess Anne, the importance of maintaining strong family ties was clear. It's easy to imagine that, in her eyes, loyalty to family might have been questioned as King Charles' relationship with Camilla continued to evolve. Princess Anne's remark could very well be a reminder that despite all the titles and public roles, the royal family's foundation rests on loyalty to one another, a sentiment that might not have been fully extended to Camilla by everyone in the family. After all, Camilla, as a new member of the core royal group, still had to navigate the complex waters of royal integration. Number 5. On modernization. Change for change's sake risks undermining what stood the test of time. This remark could easily be seen as Princess Anne's cautionary take on the monarchy's efforts to modernize under King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla's leadership. The royal family's been under pressure for years to adapt to the changing world, shifting attitudes about tradition, gender roles, and public perception. However, Princess Anne's words suggest a wariness about excessive change, emphasizing that certain aspects of the monarchy are worth preserving. Princess Anne's commitment to tradition is well known, and her comments about modernization likely stem from a concern about the risks associated with losing the institution's core values. As the monarchy shifts to reflect contemporary needs, Camilla has become a figure associated with some of these efforts. For Princess Anne, however, maintaining the monarchy's strength means honoring its past. The constant pressure to modernize could potentially weaken what's made the monarchy endure for centuries. Whether this is a critique of Camilla's role in shaping this new era of the royal family, or simply Princess Anne's broader perspective on the monarchy's evolution, it's clear that she believes some changes may not always be in the family's best interest. Number 6. On Camilla's past. The crown's reputation shouldn't be tethered to old scandals. Princess Anne's words were a subtle yet powerful reminder that the royal family as an institution should rise above the personal dramas of its members. This remark, when considered in the context of Camilla's history, particularly her involvement in the breakdown of King Charles and Princess Diana's marriage, took on a deeper significance. The royal family's always been under intense scrutiny, and Camilla's past has been a recurring topic in the tabloids for decades. There is a clear implication that Princess Anne believes the monarchy shouldn't be held hostage by personal scandals, regardless of how notorious they might be. For Camilla, this might have felt like a moment of indirect judgment. Princess Anne's comment could be seen as a critique of the way Camilla's past has overshadowed her role in the royal family. While King Charles and Camilla's relationship has been out in the open for many years, it's still a point of contention for some. For Princess Anne, though, the focus should always be on the duty, not personal baggage. It's possible Princess Anne was trying to shift the narrative back to what really matters: the future of the monarchy and the service it provides to the people, not lingering on past misdeeds. Number 7. On public appearances. Visibility without substance is just noise. Princess Anne's words rang true for anyone familiar with her approach to royal life. Princess Anne has long been a hard-working, no-nonsense royal, often described as the hardest-working member of the royal family. In contrast, Camilla as Queen Consort has sometimes faced criticism for having a lower public profile. While Princess Anne regularly attends more than 500 engagements annually, Camilla's appearances have often been more selective. This statement by Princess Anne could easily be interpreted as a dig at Camilla's style of royal engagement. Camilla's more restrained public role could be seen as a contrast to Princess Anne's tireless devotion to public service. Tabloid outlets, always on the lookout for royal tension, could read Princess Anne's remark as a criticism of Camilla's quieter, more reserved style. The monarchy's often viewed through the lens of public appearances, and for Princess Anne, the focus should always be on meaningful work rather than simply maintaining a visible presence. This could be seen as Princess Anne reminding the public and the royal family alike that appearances must be backed up with real substance. Number 8. On family unity. Loyalty isn't earned overnight. This comment by Princess Anne highlighted the deep sense of loyalty that runs through the royal family, and perhaps how long it takes to truly be integrated into this inner circle. The royal family's dynamics are complex, and the relationships between its members are often shaped by years of history. Princess Anne, who's always been steadfast in her commitment to the monarchy and her family, made it clear that loyalty is not something that can be instantly granted. For Camilla, whose relationship with King Charles has evolved over decades, this remark may have stung. While the public may have accepted Camilla as Queen Consort, Princess Anne's words suggested that real loyalty takes time to build, something that's earned through actions rather than simply being bestowed due to marriage. Camilla's integration into the royal family's been a long process, and Princess Anne's comment could be seen as a subtle reminder that loyalty from the family and the public cannot be rushed. It's a process that's based on consistency, trust, and shared values, qualities that often take time to develop. Number 9. On media strategies. Some prefer headlines over hard work. Princess Anne's outspoken nature is often reflected in her commitments on the media, and her remark about headlines versus hard work spoke volumes about her perspective on how the royal family navigates public relations. In the age of social media and constant media coverage, the royal family has increasingly relied on media strategies to shape their public image. For Camilla, who's worked tirelessly to soften her image after years of tabloid scrutiny, this comment might have been seen as a subtle critique of her approach. Princess Anne, who's always been more focused on her duties than on managing the media, may have felt that the royal family should prioritize the work they do for the country over carefully curated media campaigns. For her, it's about getting the job done, not about making sure the right headlines are being written. Gossip outlets have already speculated that this remark was aimed at Camilla's PR efforts, which, while effective in some respects, might be seen as an attempt to overshadow Camilla's past with glossy headlines and stage photo ops. Princess Anne's words suggested that the monarchy's reputation should be built on hard work and dedication, not manipulated narratives. Number 10. On Princess Diana's legacy. Heroes of the past shouldn't be erased for present convenience. This comment, likely referring to the legacy of Princess Diana, struck a chord with royal observers. Princess Diana, the beloved late princess, remains one of the most iconic figures in royal history, and her legacy is something that's been carefully protected by her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. For Princess Anne, this remark seemed to underscore the importance of preserving Princess Diana's memory, especially in the face of new challenges to the royal family's image under King Charles and Camilla's reign. Princess Anne's words could be seen as defensive of Princess Diana's legacy against the modern monarchy's evolving narrative. While Camilla has undeniably played a pivotal role in the monarchy's future, some critics have suggested that Princess Diana's memory has been sidelined in favor of Camilla's rise to Queen Consort. Princess Anne's comment could be seen as a reminder that Princess Diana's legacy is not something to be overshadowed by new titles or roles. For Princess Anne, it's about honoring those who've come before, even when it may be inconvenient for the present. In this way, Princess Anne positioned herself as a defender of Princess Diana's memory, ensuring that her legacy remains untarnished despite the royal family's ongoing evolution. Number 11. On royal titles. Titles are responsibilities, not rewards. This remark from Princess Anne speaks directly to the essence of what it means to hold a royal title. For Princess Anne, titles aren't just about status or prestige. They come with a profound responsibility to serve the people and the monarchy. It's not just about receiving a title for personal gain. It's about understanding the weight it carries in terms of duty, service, and accountability. When you look at Camilla's transition to Queen Consort, this comment can be seen as Princess Anne's way of subtly challenging the way titles are distributed in the royal family. While Camilla undoubtedly has a significant role as King Charles' wife, Princess Anne's remark could be interpreted as questioning whether Camilla truly understood the weight of this new responsibility. The titles within the royal family should not simply be about recognition or reward for past relationships, but a constant commitment to the monarchy's core values and the people it serves. Gossip outlets might quickly read this as Princess Anne's veiled critique of Camilla's acquisition of the Queen Consort title, as some argue that it was not earned in the traditional sense, but rather given due to her relationship with the king. Number 12. On Camilla's charity work. Philanthropy shouldn't be a PR exercise. Princess Anne's always been vocal about her belief that charity work should come from a genuine place of compassion, not as a means of self-promotion. Her remark could be seen as a subtle critique of the way Camilla's used charity work as part of her public image. While Camilla has undoubtedly worked on several important causes, including her advocacy for domestic violence survivors, Princess Anne's comments seem to suggest that charity work should be focused on making a real impact, rather than crafting a polished public persona. Camilla's charity work has been widely praised, but there are those who argue that it sometimes feels more like an exercise in image rehabilitation. The tabloid press has often discussed how Camilla's role as a patron of various causes might sometimes appear to be a strategy to soften her public image and distance herself from her controversial past. Princess Anne's remark appeared to call for a more sincere, less calculated approach to charity. For Princess Anne, philanthropy should be about the cause itself, not the media opportunities that come with it. This statement could easily be interpreted as Princess Anne's disapproval of Camilla's method of intertwining charity work with media management, viewing it as more about optics than substance. Number 13. On King Charles' leadership. The king's judgment must remain unclouded. When Princess Anne made this statement, it seemed like a pointed remark about the influence that certain individuals could have on the monarchy's leadership. Given the nature of her relationship with Camilla and the ongoing speculation about the role she plays in King Charles' decisions, Princess Anne's words seem to reflect her desire for the monarchy to remain focused and free from external pressures. Princess Anne has always been known for her strong sense of duty and independence, and this remark emphasized her belief that King Charles' leadership should remain intact and untainted by outside influences. While King Charles is the king, his relationship with Camilla could sometimes blur the lines, especially when it comes to decision-making. Gossip outlets have often suggested that Camilla holds a great deal of influence over King Charles, so Princess Anne's comment could be seen as a cautionary reminder to the king that leadership decisions should be made with clear judgment, not clouded by personal relationships. For Princess Anne, the monarchy should be led by the king's wisdom and not shaped by external pressures from the people around him, including his wife Camilla. Number 14. On public trust. Trust is built on consistency, not reinvention. This comment cuts to the core of what the monarchy needs to maintain its relevance in the modern world. Princess Anne, who's always carried herself with dignity and consistency, seems to suggest that the royal family needs to uphold a steady, unwavering image in order to maintain public trust. She's known for being a hardworking royal who never seeks the spotlight unnecessarily, and this comment seems to reflect her belief that the monarchy should not constantly reinvent itself just to stay relevant. Camilla's role as Queen Consort has been closely tied to efforts to modernize the monarchy and reshape its image. However, Princess Anne's comments suggest that constantly trying to reshape the royal image can be detrimental to the trust the public places in the family. Princess Anne appears to be advocating for a monarchy that stays true to its values and doesn't get distracted by fleeting trends or public opinion. While modernization is often touted as a necessary evolution for the royal family, Princess Anne's remark suggests that true trust is built on a consistent approach, not one that changes to suit the moment. This may also be an indirect criticism of Camilla's efforts to change the public perception of the royal family. Well, there you have it, the remark from Princess Anne that has everyone buzzing. It's clear that the royal family isn't just about royal duties. It's about personal dynamics, history, and the weight of every word spoken. What do you think? Was Princess Anne's comment aimed at Camilla? Or is it all just a misunderstanding? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on it. Don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe to this channel for more video content and juicy insights. And here's a question for you. Do you think Princess Anne's loyalty to tradition is something that could reshape the monarchy? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!